takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hokies offense will get the first crack at it here. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
The quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game, so who do you look for? The tight end, and there aren't many better than this guy.
And just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter, but over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
Back to pass, it's Rasmussen. He makes the connection. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up. Volley ball on 3rd and short. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. The Badgers offense will get the ball for the first time. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
And this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. Two physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe on here.
Yeah, two alphas, two guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, call that wide receiver. Let's see this throw down.
Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And then pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up the pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Trying to get to it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home, gets the sack on 3rd down.
And the Badgers line up and punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They're trying to get to it. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Scanning the field, it's Rasmussen. Finds his man down the middle. A 6-yard pickup that leaves him with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. Using the quick game. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. It's complete to the right. At the 40, there he goes. The expressway is wide open. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw ace routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
The Hokies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hokie. First touchdown of the game in Lane Stadium. And take my hand, the Hokies want to go to Never Never Land.
That is perfect. That's the way you start a ball game. Get the crowd going at home, especially these fans. Virginia Tech has some of the best fans in the country.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The incompletion brings us to second and 10. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he left him grabbing. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Complementary offensive football, finding just enough balance, and Wisconsin quarterbacks have always done a great job staying within their system.
Stay within the system, stay within yourself, know when to chuck the football. But more importantly, what do you got to do, Reese? You got to take care of the football. Play action, make those plays, but don't put the ball in harm's way.
The Badgers have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. A strike downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. After moving the sticks with the pass, here we are on first down. Looking for a crease. It's Lovett. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. You can't hear yourself think on third and goal. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone. You're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, it's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And this one splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Charlotte is just steamrolling its way to victory today. No way the experts saw this coming. A lead that just keeps growing and growing. They're up 14 over the Royals. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Gets it out quickly. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Quick pass on the fly motion. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to the counter play. Nice move there. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. The give to the lone running back. And he is brought down. But what a move he put on that first defender. And the Hokies want to pick up the tempo.
That's a really good-looking run there. And you think about great Hokie running backs in recent years. David Wilson, Lee Suggs, Kevin Jones, they all have the ability to shake defenders and break ankles. This guy right now giving you some of those vibes with that last run. That was nice.
The give out of the gun. They knock him down right there. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Back to pass, it's Rasmussen. Rifles it down the middle. Oh, he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
Friday up to add another. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14, Wisconsin, 3.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken it in the end zone. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. Field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
Right on target this time. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Here they come, trying to convert a third and short from the 28. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the Magics will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A low-line drive and not his best work. First down for this offense. Movement here from the tight end. Takes a handoff. It's short. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
With the weapons this offense has, usually just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens now.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB, man. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Hokies will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Rasmussen. Release to the back. It's caught. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. And it's caught. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling for the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got his man. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it quick to the goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. With see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Hokie. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow on the line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Wisconsin.
And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Fakes the catch. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Catch in the middle. It's Jefferson. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Can't get him to the ground.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting him drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Fires to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man on the right.
I tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding their biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
On target to the left. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He's going to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brewer. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
From inside the 10. Here he comes. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll start this drive with a pass. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. To the air, it's Rasmussen. He hurls one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Power football with the run. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it down the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one. The tackle is finally made. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Got his man downfield.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job out of him.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read coverage, get the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Charlotte is currently up big right now. A game they'll be talking about in the Queen City for some time. They're up by 28 over the Royals. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Got it in the middle. It's Gilmore. Bulldozes him. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Catch in the middle. It's Jefferson. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The offense will quickly use a timeout. He'll come out throwing on first down. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Tried to give it enough body, but missed it. Guys, after that miss, are still trying to fight their way out of an 8-point hole. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On the run, it's short. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to one of the best home field advantages in football, Wayne Stadium.
And the returner will be knocked down. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped on the 21. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Gets open down the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep.
You know this defense was practicing and game planning for this guy in particular. They knew with his speed at receiver, not only would he be catching the football, but they were going to get him involved in the run game as well. That defense looked ready for that.
Wide open downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Badgers are flying down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Now on second down after the incompletion. Touch pass on the line. Just a 1-yard gain lead from the 3rd and 9. They line up with some just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Powers forward. Diving for the goal line. And he lost the ball. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. First down here for the offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. We've got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Fast motion from the offense. Makes a man miss. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. Then they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They move the tight end all over. They'll leave it with him. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Now on 2nd down. Wide out in motion. On the move, it's Schrader. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set down. Running to the left. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
That kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found with Russell by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field and jump around a bit. Trailing by 3 touchdowns, if you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. He wants to throw. He's right on target. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. He's still short of the first down. 2nd down coming up. To the air. It's Rasmussen. Got a man. A quick tackle made, but he's not ready for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Running it to the right. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. Crosses the 30, he's going. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these 2 guys so far as you check out their numbers. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's looking to throw it. Fires left. Snags it. Touchdown, Hokie. And the stomping has commenced. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. How about this dude? He's throwing it like Don Strock and Jim Truckenmiller. He's running it like Tyrod Taylor. We're doing it all like Michael Vick.
Just showing the whole game, showing the repertoire how hard it is to stop a guy like this. I mean, he can do all these things and stretch it with his feet, stretch it with his arm. That's why he's hard to stop, and that's why he's having himself a day.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
38, Wisconsin.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive got 3 now. Sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the field.
Quickly out to the tight end. They get him down after he makes the catch. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. He's going to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time.
Second down.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. He's got the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Looking to throw it again. That's reeled in. It's Jefferson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Going up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Brings up 2nd down.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 5 yards away for another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Pressure coming.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The snap sets up the throw. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Badger.
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Fellas, a battle in the Beaver State today. A lot of green, a lot of orange in the stands. Whenever Oregon and Oregon State have at it, and here's the latest. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both can beat this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Looking to throw, it's Rasmussen. Got him downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Wide receiver coming across in motion. With jet sweep pass. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And the route is on. That leads a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
There's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
On to attempt to try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Old Dominion fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. The thing is, this is a program that's working about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Bowling Green. Just another week of college football.
Pulls it in on the left. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Really need positive yards on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they'll snap it from the 44. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he can't escape, and down he goes. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. It's complete to the left. And Shore tackling there to keep them from getting to the 1st down marker. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. A long pass on 4th down is to no avail. 1st down for the offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, keep the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you can bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been